He won Northern Plains, third in cadet freestyle last year. Speiller was 7th here last year in Greco. State champion in Florida from Oviedo. Had a very good duels, very good filas. And Alex Meyer comes from Southeast Polk, same school that Corey Clark and Willie Miklas is from. They're doing good things there at Southeast Polk. Current team scores, Illinois is in first with 71 points. That's 11 ahead of second place Florida. Minnesota third. Minnesota and Wisconsin tied for third at 34 points. Michigan right behind them with 33 points for fifth. Iowa sixth with 30.
Your referee for this match from Canada, Chris Falconer. Your judge, Tim Hanlon Sr. from Minnesota, and your mat chairman from New Jersey, Eric Fagerman. Here we go, scoreless. 1 minute gone by. Period number one at 160 pounds. We'll wrestle the rest of the way out, go to awards, and reset for the women's finals, which are coming up around 5 o'clock. So they're going to give us, yeah, it's going to be rough here.
Speiller appears to be wearing a brace on his left ankle. Can hardly see it with his black socks.
Maybe that's the idea.
Yeah. 5 seconds before parterre.
And a red situation. Speiller will be on top. Somebody mentions the Bucs singlets. I kind of like that.
I like it too.
You know why?
Why?
I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan.
Are you?
Oh. Sadly, during most of the 80s and 90s, I could say sadly I was a Bucs fan. I got the orange jacket to prove it.
You must have been in your glory in 02 then.
Oh, absolutely. Angels won the World Series, Bucks win the Super Bowl, and I won my fantasy football league. Best sports year ever. Here's the reverse lift. Here's Speiller going to take him for a ride. Going to get three. 3 confirmed for Geordan Speiller.
Nice lift by Speiller.
Just took the reverse lift, ran it back, and threw it by for 3 points.
And that was all set up with a great lock off the whistle. Great start for Speiller there. 3-0 Speiller, going to go on our feet for the final 9 seconds.
First period going to go to Speiller, 3-0 for Florida. Now, again, team scoring issues are just simple placement points. They're just placement points, so.
Right. If you had
waiting to see how those scores change throughout. Have they calculated the lowest possible, or are they still adding them afterwards?
Not quite sure. You know what? I would assume they calculate lowest points possible because of how many points teams had immediately when this round started.
Okay, gotcha.
Second period now. Speiller of Florida, Meyer, Iowa, for the 160-pound junior Greco title.
Speiller pumped after winning that last pool match to get into the finals up on the raised platform.
He celebrated pretty good.
Billy, did you hit record? 30 seconds gone by, period number 2. Alex Meyer, just 5th in the state as a junior. So a 2-time state place winner in the wrestling tradition that is the state of Iowa. Speiller countering now with a trapped arm gut, gets a 1-point takedown. Got to watch the pressure on that arm. Speiller going to try to take him over, and he does for 2.
It's a 1 and a 2, 3-point lead for Speiller, who won the first period 3-0. And Meyer got little overzealous there, trying to drop into that high dive. Now he's trying to come over the head 2 seconds before parterre. If you lost your feed, refresh.
.25 to go. Speiller just got to look busy here on top. The referee telling blue to open.
Down to 10 seconds now. 10 seconds away from a national title for Geordan Speiller.
5 seconds now. 1 point push out for Meyer, but it's going to almost be
academic.
Yep, that's the word I was looking for. 2-1, so 3-0, 3-1. Geordan Speiller, junior national champion from Florida.
Florida's fourth champion. No other state has more than one. That will close the gap a little bit, I think, between Florida and Illinois.